Hey guys, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Welcome back to EU4. We are Brandenburg. We are currently going through we're doing one of those things where we're at war so we can make money. We're warring with people to take their money. That's kind of the plan, at least. We'll see how it goes. I can call in Austria. I have plenty of favors with them, so might as well call them in. They'll siege down these guys over here and it'll just be fine and dandy. He's also got Hungary, who's apparently growing as well over here, so having them as an ally is good. I'm kind of waiting on Ladislaus to die and hopefully not have an heir so I can, you know, put my guys on his throne. Did I offer him land? What? Did I not lose any favors with him? It's really weird. So looks like we just gain a lot of favors in general without even having to curry them, which is pretty great. I like that. So hopefully those guys can, I mean, we can base race them. Doesn't matter. I mean, worst case scenario, he sieges that down in what? Oh, I don't care. You're going to be full occupied. And if you're full occupied, it doesn't matter what you want from me, you know? So Trent is almost full occupied, which would be useful. And then these guys over here in Ferrara, and then Saluzzo is next. These guys should be winning sieges pretty soon or getting disease outbreaks. Either one is appropriate and expected. Get these guys full occupied over here. They have some Catholic zealots. I'll lose the tradition. I don't care that much. Get these guys down here, actually. If we can get them off that fort before they take it, why wouldn't we? 7-3, so we have a wider front row than them. So, not only that, that's good. They're going to flee one province over as well, so we'll be able to stack wipe them there. That's awesome. Get down here and siege down Saluzzo. Austria getting siege down, which is hilarious. Trent, it is now time. Have your capital pillaged, of course, and give me all your money. And I'm looting as well. So, looks like Ferrara is not going to get pieced out. We'll see. Gonna go one more monthly tick for the for a loot tick here. Get these guys grouped up and then have them head over to Ferrara. Siege down Modena and then head over there. Saluzzo we may not get. I don't know. We'll see. We don't have our cannon in that stack, do we? No, our value cannon is in this stack. Somehow I lost mill access. I suppose we should... Our trust is already at 80. That's awesome. There we go. Oh, now we're down to 82. Okay. That's strange. I wonder... It was at 98 last I looked. Maybe it just needed a couple of months to update. I'm used to things updating like instantly, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Getting a half a favor a month from him. 6 favors a year. That's stupid. That's so stupid, actually. Cool. All right. We are going to come here, drop these guys off on Modena, head the rest over to Ferrara. Ooh. So here's a nice little trick you can do. If you don't want to pay for a fort, you give it to your vassal, and then you don't have to pay for it. See, check this out. Fort maintenance 8.32, 6.24. Not bad. I'm gonna take the forts. I'm gonna make Burgundy pay for it. That's meta. That's real meta. Also, that can be super useful. Like if you have a March province, a March vassal that you want to, you give them the forts if they have better defensiveness than you. So say like right here, this is 0. If I give it to myself, it's 3, but let's just say Burgundy was like a defensive march, it'd be like 45, right? So it's really, really good, and it could be super useful. Nice. Conqueror, yearly corruption, and fertile. What a legend. A 352 is not the best, but it's 10 points. I'll take it. I'm really not going to be too picky rather about it. We are ahead on mill. Very good. Get some morale boosts eventually. Maybe we'll even be able to beat France in a war. Who knows? We're lucky that we were able to break even with them in the last one. Pillage his capital. Why not? All of his money. Thank you. Get these guys back to Berlin. I just need to win this siege here. Am I done pillaging this? I am not. So what I'm doing here... What are you doing? Ferrara, what are you being a jerk for? The Protestant Reformation is here. Oh no. It spawned in his lands. Oh, Saxony. It's okay. I'm sympathetic. I don't care about the... Ideally, we would actually spawn a Reformation Center, but I think we're going to wait and we're going to go Reformed. I think that's our move. Because we went Protestant in the last, like, 2 Prussia campaigns we did. So I say we go Reformed today. I think that sounds good. These guys are rich, so pillaging him is going to be good. Definitely going to take his money. 46 ducats. That's pretty good. You like a little bit of prestige from him as well. Why not? And then these guys are sieging their land back, which is really annoying. But it's fine. Gonna do that. All of his money. War reps. He's returning those 2 cores. 9 AE is nothing. And then get a little prestige. There you go. Very good. So remember, when repaying loans, don't worry about the 1%ers. Repay the expensive ones that are giving you a bunch of interest. Ideally, let's do this. Can I get the burgers? Base production. So let's do that. Boost that up. And will give me that there so I can do this. Or not paid. Yep. Indebted to the burgers. Reclick it. Florinomics. Use those loans to pay off the high interest loans. And there you go. Now we have much lower interest. And we're probably making a decent bit of money now. Where are we at here? Yeah, interest is below a ducat a month now. I'm gonna buy that down. There we go. A little war right there is gonna... It's a good detour. It's gonna save us a lot of money in the long term, so... There we go. Unlawful territory from Munich, huh? How dare you, Munich? How come these guys always say they wouldn't join? Destabilize them. Oh no. Whatever. What did we do? So we're going to keep an eye on the Reformation, see how things are going. You can't form Prussia till admin 10 or admin 10 anyway, so there's really no rush. And if we can maintain the emperorship, we should do it. So I totally forgot about this. So what we need to do here is bestow Imperial Grace on literally everybody, since we got busted spying on him. So then what we do here is we say, hey, I'm the Emperor. Would you like Imperial Grace? Yes, you would? Very good. How about you? Would you like Imperial Grace? Well, first of all, we should do it on all the electors. Looks like we have already. Yep. Ferrara joined the HRA. That's good. All right, I don't have diplomats, so let's do that there. Basically, everybody that, like, borders us or would be useful. I want him to like me. I don't want them to be super mad at me. And as long as they're still willing to pass it, that's all that really matters to me. So bestowing Imperial Grace on them is just going to give us a ton of relations with them, which is really good. What the heck? It keeps like exiting out. I don't want it to. There we go. There we go. A couple of these guys up here as well. Still Imperial Grace. Might as well do it on a couple of these guys over here as well. Not them, because we're going to annex them. Let's see here. What is my aggressive expansion looking like right now? It's kind of bad. It's pretty bad. And what I'm doing is I'm paying to improve my relations with everybody in the HRE. Bro, I don't care. Just take your autonomy. still good to pass it. So I think I was just hitting it too fast. You gotta wait for it to actually pop up. There you go. See? Once you actually wait for the AI to, or the UI to fully pop up, then you can do it. There we go. All right, let's pass this. Boom. That gives us an extra diplomat, which is good. And a diplo rep. And unrest. Institute Reichsregiment. Very good. Let's build that. A little bit of extra money coming in. We should definitely turn our army maintenance down. There's literally no reason for us to have our army or our forts turned on. Just costing us money here. I'm gonna unstate this. I don't really care about this, but the fort is useful, so I'll keep the fort there. War reps is fine. It's gonna end here in like 9 years, so it's fine. I will get back to having this guy here. We'll go with land maintenance. Basically, I want to hire a couple of dudes that will be basically free in a way. Like they will pay for themselves. Like production efficiency. Take a look at this. Production efficiency. So we're going to go from 4.2 up to 4.6. Cost. So he's basically paying a little bit of himself off. These guys are not particularly useful, to be honest with you. It's fine. I'll take the Diplo rep guy. Looks like I can't afford him, but there we go. And we are still netting 7 ducats a month. So 9 now. Okay. That's good. Papacy. Let's go with, well, it looks like I'm not worried about getting elected. Looks like I'm basically guaranteed to get elected. I should cast my vote for myself, shouldn't I? Where are we at? Where am I at? There we go. I should vote for myself. That would be smart. Let's make sure that everybody... Oh yeah, you want to transfer some trade power to me? Seems good. Get a couple of the electors to transfer trade power to me. So I'm gonna ally Bohemia. They'll actually be like a decent ally, right? Let the war exhaustion go down. Very good. Let's ally him. That's also going to, you know, guarantee that we are... So we're allied to these guys as well. We are not allied to them, but we should be. And there we go. We're 1 over the limit because we're guaranteeing Mantua. So let's revoke that guarantee. And there we go. Mines is not voting for me anymore, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 votes, which is really good. Let's rip through the rest of these ideas here. Probably should get this next mill tech. A little concerned about my aggressive expansion. This is actually fine that all these guys will be joining, because then I can just keep them, you know, happy. Keep them loyal, or out of the coalition. Can't join the coalition if they have a truce. So I'm gonna attack these guys. I'm gonna call in Saxony. Get these guys over here. Get these guys over here. Always so annoying, man. Always so willing to just like start trouble. Get those guys over here. Get those guys up here. There you go, you dingus. Those guys over here. Who else we got in this war? Verdun and Oldenburg. Let's do something like that. I ain't worried about them. Nope. You guys are good. You guys, let's... This army here. Split them in half. Head over to Oldenburg. with a general, preferably. There we go. As many siege pips as we can get on as many provinces as we can get. And there you go. Now, even though they've got 4,000 men, they have literally no men anywhere that I'm worried about. Because they can't even siege down a fort. Because they don't even have enough men to siege down one single fort. And now I can separate piece all these guys out and take all their money. And we're good. Cologne and Munich, oh no. Whatever will I do? Hey, this isn't alright. I used to get really mad about this one. Because I was always focused on having them loyal. But 20 years of 15% advisor cost is going to save me a decent bit of money. Look at that. Even at war, we're making 9 ducats a month. Even at war, it's going to go up a bit as well. Well, maybe not. But yeah, that's a good modifier. It is. Social mobility is a decent event. I used to get really pissed about it, but I don't anymore. I've seen the error of my ways. Now I need a fort up here. I also need a fort like over here to handle this unrest or this devastation that I keep getting. Yeah, decent bit of devastation. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Truce with Poland is over. I have no more claims on Poland, do I? No, I do not. Austria would be called into multiple wars, but he would join me otherwise. So, what about like a Mazovia vassal? That'd be pretty good, huh? Get some spy network over there. See what we can come up with. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna, you know, siege down all these guys. I actually have claims on this, on Verdun. But I think it would be where he's not co-belligerented, so it would be very expensive to take his land. Yeah, 50 AE. So what I'm gonna do instead, who you got as allies? That's my main question. Nobody important. I will just white piece him. Well, no, that's not true. I'll take all of his money. Because I want him to have at least somewhat of a truce, because we gotta wait for our aggressive expansion to tick down anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. Have these guys head over here and do a little more looting. Eventually we'll win some sieges. If we get lucky. Let's repay a loan or two. The main issue we're having is that our inflation is going to keep going up because of this. I'll take the taxes. I really just want to get as much money paid off as possible. Build the palace for ducats or not. Speaking of that money in the bank, we can totally do this. Just get some extra ducats, basically turning your base tax into immediate ducats, which is good. Pay off 2 loans, that's good. Saxe-Lauenburg has been occupied. These guys will eventually get occupied. Let's just speed 5 the rest of that. How you guys doing down here? Still kicking Ladislaus. All right. My Brandenburg. Give me all your money. And then take a couple of prestige. 12 prestige is good. We're getting converted. I'm being... Help. I'm being repressed. Being forced to read the Bible of Martin Luther. There we go. I'll take the Diplomana. Yes, please. I will take these guys and I will take all their money. Not a lot, but it's honest work. 12 prestige, max out, and there you go. Now we're going to annex these guys. Coalition will not form. We're good. Obviously, I will core you. Inherit Burgundy. All right, cool. I guess. I don't really want this land, but it's fine. So I got 4 more provinces over here. It's all fine and dandy. So the question is, do we care if we're Protestant or Reformed? Because if we want to go Protestant, we can click the button at any time. If we're Protestant, we lead the Protestant League. If we're Reformed, I think we dismantle the HRE, and that's our goal. And that's like our main goal. So let me know in the comments what you guys think would be most engaging. Half off Diplo rep guy, level 3. Now it's going to be a bit expensive for my tastes. Get some claims over here. That's 17 dev, man. I think I'm going to get a claim over here, actually, because I think I'm going to take a couple of provinces and release... Mazovia. I think that would be smart. And then I can actually give a couple of their provinces to, like, Silesia or something. That would also be fine with me. So let's do it. No time like the present, as they say. This fort is maintained. As long as we're still getting voted for. The Palatinate switched. Really? Oh, he's at war with me, right? Oh, that's okay. Didn't need you anyways. Didn't need you anyways. Hope you didn't like that province, because I'm going to give it to Austria now, you punk. Get those guys out of there. No reason taking all that attrition for no reason. No point taking all that attrition, is what I mean. Disputed succession in Thomond. Probably not super useful. We're almost done with this as well, which is going to give us another 25%. I'm going to take this Miltech before we take our next idea group. Seems appropriate. Let's get over here to Plock. Enforce peace by France. Really? You absolute jokester. Oh, I don't want this. Why is this a mechanic, man? Get it out of the game. That is cancer. That is actual cancer. So if you don't know what a white piece or what an enforced piece is, it is a white piece because somebody else says you have to do it. Fun game. Fun game. Anyways, if we're not going to be able to do that, we might as well get over here and do this. So there's a nice little trick for you. If it says, hey, you have good relations, it's because you have over 100 relations with them. Just send them an insult. You're good. If it's under 100, you will not get the malice for that. So then we come over here and oh, Austria, they have no legal heir. Within a month I should get this favor. Let's see here, can I do it? Request a relative as an heir. Create a truce between the countries. 20 AE. I don't know about that. Well, this is okay. So we have a truce with them for what? Is it 5 years, I assume? 10 years. So how's that a AE? Oh yeah, about to get a little coalition forming. Maybe. Some of these guys are my allies, so we might not actually. Well, I guess that means we're not going to be attacking those guys in Silesia anytime soon. So get our armies grouped up here, and let's repay another loan there. There we go. Now we're just going to kind of sit here. If a coalition forms, it forms. It's not a huge deal. But that's awesome. There's probably going to be an event to happen, realistically. I'm pretty sure Austria has built-in events that keep this mechanic from happening. Like to keep them from losing their dynasty. I may be wrong. Let's get some galleys here, because eventually we're going to want to get up here and start collecting this trade up here. It's going to be way better for us than, obviously, Saxony. The Saxony trade node is not good. Colonialism is here. So we are not in any position to dev the institution, but sooner or later we will. So I guess we're just going to sit and chill for a bit. We've been at war a lot. We are recovering from wars. It's been a doozy, but I'm okay with it. What I could do is I could return these provinces, but I don't really intend on staying the Emperor of the HRE. To be honest with you, I don't intend on staying Catholic much longer. I'm thinking Reformed might be fun. Just go Reformed and have it be our mission to dismantle the HRE. And then, obviously, steamroll through everybody that we possibly can. I am not opposed to that idea at all. Silesia and Munich. So these guys are at war over here. Conquest of Ostrava. Yeah, well, good luck with that. They have cores on all their land, don't they? No, just that one. Interesting. Must have lost it at some point. That's fine. Innovativeness for prestige. 20 prestige is kind of a lot, though. I want the relations, the improved relations, so since we're waiting, we might as well go with a couple of these guys doing improving with outraged countries. That should be fine with me. And continue to pay off loans. We're almost out of debt. Our inflation is going down. We're looking good. We really are looking good. Nice. As they came due. So you'll see our inflation will go up a bit. It's not a big deal. It's still trending down because of our this guy here, which we'll have for how long? It's 20 years, so we probably got it for another, 10 years or so. No, like 4 more years. But that's fine. It's 0.4 inflation that's going to go down, so I can live with that. So I'm just rushing this here, and then we are going to take this mill tech right on time, I think. I would like to get a little more innovativeness, but, we're not in any huge rush. It's not the end of the world. You see, we get 3 for taking that idea. Whew. Love to see that. We're also probably going to get it from this as well. Oh, yeah, we will. This is good. Everything we take is giving our innovativeness a little bit higher, but this mill tech is important. Mill tactics is like the most important military modifier in the game. So if you're ever questioning, should I do this or should I not do this? You should. You should always do it. Let's see here. Let's not worry about Venice. Let's instead ally this guy because he needs to be voting for me. Damn right. Let's bestow Imperial Grace on these guys. And these guys. Use guys. I want everybody to be voting for me. The Lamand and unlawful territory, I don't care. Bestow Imperial Grace. I don't care about passing reform, so it doesn't matter to me. Let's take that. That gives us 25% advisor cost. So take a look at that. 0.8 ducats a month for our advisors. So good. 2 more loans. Whew. All right. Well, I think that's a good place to call it. Now, as our aggressive expansion ticks down a bit, I'm hoping that tomorrow we can possibly get over here and start sieging down a little bit of Silesia. And hopefully, sooner or later, we'll be able to flip to Reformed if that is the case. Let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see. If you'd like to see a Protestant, Brandenburg Protestant Empire, or if you would rather see a, Reformed Prussia dismantling the HRE and conquering Germany the old-fashioned way. Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys liked what you saw, don't forget to show your support. Leave a like on the video. It helps us out a ton. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, ding the bell. There's plenty of content you could be catching out on. We do also stream multiple days every week over at Twitch. If you're not over there, you are missing out on content, so I recommend you check that out. And if you want to support us, like I said at the very beginning of the video, there is a Patreon as well as a merch channel or merch page linked in the description. All that support is huge. It's what allows me to do what I do, and I couldn't do it without you guys. But that's all I got for you for today. This is Chewyshoot, and I'll catch you guys later. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Big special thanks to my top Mace supporters on Patreon: Drunk Binary, Bloodbound, Mr. McFlu, Devos Sander, Angelic, Bouncer Steve, Sprocket, Batman on Deck, M. Dressel, R. Lawrence, Thara, The J Baller, Blonde Damon, Jacko R. Harvest, Corbett, Shankopotamus, T. Jarden, A. Vickman, Barkenglad, Natsuki, Harry, A. Murata, J. Cuttrell, N. Winkler, RJ Pilot, Stolier, and many more.